1% of dudes rapping, they ain't nice as me. 98% ain't live the same type of life as me. The judge gave me life and then they sent me where the life is be. That level 4 with depth and vice, the type of stuff they like to see. Two choices, fight or flee. I refuse to die a chump. I never been a mark, but damn, it's scary when that riot jump. I seen dudes cry, get pumped, and some sexually brutalized. Knew a dude who lost his life and he was only doing 5 year-long racial fights when homie all you do is ride. Lonely days and nights up in a hole causing suicide. From the moment you arrive, you see the Mexican mafia, AB skinheads with big giant swastikas, pro-black philosophers, the BGF, the Kumi, and Muslims who will murk you from the nation to the Sunni. That MS was loony, quick to ride up on they rival. Even Christians went to church, hide knives up in a Bible. Political and tribal, the Crips and Damus, the Long Beach, the Hubs and the Dubs and the Grooves, the IE, the Bakersfield, the Dago Pyrus, the Hustlers quick to roll, the gangsters gon' move. Whatever click you choose, you better
say what's good out there. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe so you will get that notification. So I'll pop right back up like I'm on a parole violation. The last suspect who was wanted in the shooting of Get Money Little Ronnie and his daughter has turned himself in. His name is Jacoby Russell. He was 21 years old and he turned himself in through his lawyer. Now, if you ask me, yeah, that was crazy. This dude wanted to turn himself in. These YNs and some of these old N's, you know what I'm saying? They act like they really, really want this street life until they get it. And some people out there might be wondering like, hey, chill, why you say that's crazy? He shouldn't have turned himself in this situation. Hell no, man. This dude ain't gonna never, ever see the streets again. All of a sudden, you want to get Spike Lee vibes and do the right thing, when the time to do the right thing is when whoever approached you about going on that mission from the get-go. That's when you should have said, no, I'm not with it. But now you ask for this life, you gonna get it. You definitely gonna have to suffer the consequences. And anything you like on the street, you ain't never, ever gonna see it again, you know what I'm saying? Now suddenly it seems like you got the hottest case in America and you want to turn yourself in. A little earlier on YouTube, I seen somebody who was supposedly a homie of the dude who just turned himself in, talking about his homie is innocent, his homie is innocent. I would bet my last bottom dollar on it that he's not. Reason being is, you've been on the run a couple of days, right? Like I said, you got the hottest case in America right now. Now, of course, I wasn't there at all. But the reason I have no doubt in my mind that this dude wasn't innocent is because you got the hottest case in America right now. Your face is everywhere. This case right here, the shooting of Get Money Little Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter, has been all over, I'm sure, every social media platform, the news, so on and so forth. And I know that it's burning Texas up. So if this dude was sincerely innocent, soon as he saw his face pop up on a situation like this, the shooting and the taking the lives of 2 people, one being a 5-year-old girl, he would have immediately turned himself in. You turning yourself in now, why don't you turn yourself in then? So, of course, it's no doubt in my mind that this dude is 100% guilty, right? So people out there might be asking, well, you know what, Chill? Why do you think he's turning himself in now? One simple reason, man. The man was hotter than Coyote Coochie in the middle of an Arizona desert. You understand me? The church wouldn't accept him. The devil didn't respect him, and the homeless was gonna neglect him. The dude had no place to pray and no place to stay. So what else was he gonna do but turn himself in? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, close family and relatives, didn't nobody want him around. Ain't nobody trying to be caught up in harboring no fugitive or things of that nature. I'm pretty sure everywhere he stayed, everywhere the police think that he stayed or frequented, they was posted up, they was running up in there, they was outside driving by. It was just, it wasn't no place safe for this dude, man. This dude was hotter than the balls on a bobcat in Botswana. And so it was nothing else for this dude to do but turn himself in, and this dude is never gonna see the light of day again, right? So like I said, you out there, you gang banging, you running the streets, you doing what you doing. If you caught my earlier video, both of those dudes, Jacoby Russell and Adonis Robinson, both of them individuals have lengthy criminal records. So neither one of those dudes was strangers to the streets, the police, the court system. And if my memory serves me correct, from the video that I put up earlier, they both had been to jail at some point in time. So earlier today, I'm sure he was able to see, like the rest of us, that the other suspect who was wanted in this situation got caught. I believe his name is Adonis Robinson. Well, along with him, they also caught his girlfriend. I believe she's also wanted too. I believe her name is Kylela Maria. And I will bet my last bottom dollar that she has been doing two things since they arrested her. And that's crying and snitching. So if this dude is guilty, you can best believe that whatever his role was in this crime, they know everything about it. I don't necessarily know if this Kylela Marie has children. I think I did see somewhere somebody say that she was pregnant by the suspect, right? And so the police is rubbing their hands together because in their mind, they struck gold. They already know that most women are not mentally as strong as men when it comes to the gangster aspect and the street code, right? And so they're going to play on that. You know, they're going to play on the fact that she's a woman. And if she is pregnant, they are definitely, without question, going to play on that. I'm pretty sure she's in there telling them everything anyway. And so one of those cops is going to say to her something along the lines of, "Oh, okay, you're pregnant, huh?" And of course, whether this is her first child or whether it's not her first child, they're going to play on that. They use every little bit of ammunition they got. So they're going to say, okay, well, this is your first baby. You're never going to see him. The second you have him, you're going to have to pass him over. You're not going to be able to raise him. You're not going to be around him. You're not going to be in his life. You probably won't see him till he's about 25 or 30, you know, if you're lucky. They know that she's very fragile and fearful of going to jail. I believe I have a video of her getting arrested and it looks like she's crying. And the second I'm sure the cuffs hit her wrist, she got the boo-hooing and poo-pooing and telling them everything that she knows right now. Nowhere in that video do you see her out of the car, right? And so the police, they know that as well. And they're going to play on that. We know that you was just the driver. We know that you're harboring a fugitive. We know that you did this. We know that you did that. So if you want to be out anytime before you're 45 or 50, tell us everything that you know. And they're using all the tricks in the book to get her to give them as much information as she possibly can. And I'm pretty sure that she's doing that. You know, right now there's a whole lot of hoopla going on YouTube about this shooting of Get Money Little Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter Armani, right? So who really knows what's truthful and what's not, right? One thing that I do know is that these three individuals are in deep shiznai is it, and they about to cook them like some Texas barbecue. This is a very sad and unfortunate situation for the family of Get Money Ronnie and Armani, and I'm pretty sure everybody is sitting back just seeing how this stuff is going to play out. My bet is that they're going to get the death penalty. I'm not familiar at all with the Texas judicial system, but I think they're going to turn her into a witness. I definitely believe she's going to get some time too, because we have to keep in mind that 2 people was killed here, one of them being a 5-year-old. So I believe she'll definitely get some time. They'll turn her into a witness. She'll testify against these 2 dudes and tell them everything she knows in an attempt to bring herself home quickly as possible. She definitely doesn't want to spend the rest of her life in prison. And so she's definitely going to tell. Anyway, you already know who it is. It's your boy 16 of Life. Resume normal program.